everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing well. If you are new to my channel, hello, my name is Baya. In today's video I'm quite excited actually because I have many new products to try out. So if you haven't seen my last video, which I'm gonna leave a link right there, it's about my collective beauty haul, and I bought so many new products, and today's video we're gonna try them on, but we're gonna also include many other products that have been really hyped up. I'm gonna be doing a full face of products I bought because of beauty gurus. So you're gonna see how I feel about them, if they're really worth the splurge, and if those beauty gurus really recommended good products to try out. So if you want to see what products I'm gonna be applying on my face and what gonna be my thought about them, just keep on watching. About this video because all the products we're gonna be using today are products that have been recommended by all my favorite beauty gurus, beauty bloggers, beauty vloggers, beauty youtubers, whatever you want to call them. But those people, for me, feels like they are very genuine, very honest in their reviews, and I really do trust them. I do buy from their recommendation quite often. I'm really excited to share with you all this product. I've got my coffee, I hope you've got yours as well, and without further ado, let's just get into it. I'm gonna be a little bit extra today with my primers because I have 4 of them. Yes, 4 of them. I know it's a little bit too extra, but I have a good reason to use them today because each of these primers really do different things for my different needs for my skin. Usually for my base I like to use either of those. So this one is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. It's a primer and moisturizer, and this one is the Bobbi Brown, the Vitamin Enriched Face Base with shea butter but also vitamin C and E, and it's a rich face cream for a makeup base as well. So it depends on how I feel with my skin. If my skin feels pretty good and pretty normal, I would be using the Smashbox one because it really does prime and moisturize my skin really well, and it's very lightweight. It's quite liquidy as well as a texture. But if I feel my skin is very dehydrated, very dry in some area of my face, I would be using this Bobbi Brown because the texture is very rich but yet very lightweight as well, and sinks into the skin really well, and it's a great face base for combination skin, which is what I am. So today, because I feel my skin is quite dehydrated, I will be using the Bobbi Brown one. It looks like so, and as I said, it's a rich cream, but it smells delicious. It smells really good. So yeah, I really do recommend this. And the Smashbox primer has been recommended by Alana here on YouTube, and the Bobbi Brown one has been recommended by Emily Noel. Smells super good. It feels good. My skin feels better every time I use that primer, seriously. And I've been playing with it for about a month or so, like these 2 ones. Whatever your skin is, these 2 are really great for any skin type actually. Because I want to go a little bit further with my dehydration skin, I'm gonna be using this primer here, and it's the Neo Elixir Weightless Beauty Oil by Kevin O'Quan, and this one has been recommended by Jessica Brown. And first of all, the packaging is really beautiful when you see it, but actually it sucks because the lid is already broken, but it doesn't matter. It comes with a pump like so, and what I like, you see, broken. There you go. It's very expensive and it's a very luxurious item, and I'm very disappointed that the packaging of this bottle is really poor and really sucks. It's really bad anyway, but the product itself, it's really good. And what I like to do is I like to check it because it's an oil, and what I like about that, it does 3 things. It does moisturize your skin as well a little bit more, but also it gives a beautiful glow to your skin, and it's a great primer, so it's really gonna make your makeup last longer as well. And it's really lightweight, so you don't feel it on the skin as well, even though it's a beauty oil. So it really makes my skin glowy, you see, and radiant, especially if you have dehydrated skin. With this beauty oil, you're not gonna see any fine lines, any dry patches, so I love that. And the last one but not the least, I'm gonna be using this primer here, which is the Yves Saint Laurent the Touche Éclat Blur Primer, and this one is really nice, also recommended by Jessica Brown, and it does blur actually, as it says, minimize your pore, and it really blurs all your imperfection. It smells really good as well. And what I like about these 3 primers is that they really work well together, which is really great. Now for my foundation, I have 2 foundation right here. One is from Dior, from the Backstage collection, and it's the Face and Body Dior Backstage foundation. And this one is the NARS, and it's the Natural Radiant Longwear foundation. The Dior one, I have it in the shade 2WO, and the NARS one, I have it in the shade Fiji Light 5. So these 2 have been recommended by so many people. The Dior one, it has been recommended by Casey Holmes, for example, by Tati as well, by Charlotte Holdcroft as well, and the NARS one has been recommended by Samantha March, also by Casey Holmes as well, and many others ones, but try them on both for about over a month as well. I love them so much. This one has a matte finish, has a skin-like matte finish, and this one it has a radiant full coverage finish. These 2 amazing together. And I'm gonna add a little extra thing here, which is the Marc Jacob, the Dew Drops Coconut Gel Highlighter in the shade Fantasy. And I'm gonna mix it with the foundation to add a little bit of bronziness, glowiness, a little bit of luminizing effect as well. And this one was recommended by Ronnie Nicole. I will leave all the name of the channels, the name of the people, and the link to their videos. Don't worry about that. If the name doesn't ring you a bell, don't worry. Everything will be linked down below, so you can give them a shout out, give them some love, and maybe even subscribing to them if you are not already. And of course, I'm gonna be using my new beauty blender, the Sapphire Beauty Blender, but I forgot to wet it, so I'm gonna be right back. I love a fresh new beauty blender, but this one is super bouncy, super soft. It's very different from the Black Pro I have. The black one is more firm, more stiff, and this one is completely bouncy and completely soft, so I'm super happy about that. Oh yeah, super bouncy. The smell of these 2 foundation plus the Dew You Drop smells super good. I love mixing these 2 foundation, and this is what I've been doing for the past month, and I'm really loving the result it gives, because it gives a full coverage, but at the same time it's still very radiant and very natural, skin-like, and I love that, and it's very long wear as well. And this beauty blender, it's really good too. That Sapphire edition, wow, it does apply the foundation really nicely, evenly, and it doesn't take the foundation away as well, so it keeps the coverage as well, and I love that. I'm really liking that blue one, really nice. Oh, by the way, I forgot to apply my lip balm. This one is from Laneige, and it's the sleeping mask in the scent berry, and this one, I love it so much. It gives such a pretty lips, seriously, but it also hydrates really well, and it smells super good. Now for concealer, we're gonna be using the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer in the shade Golden Beige, and this one, oh my goodness, I think I'm the most excited about this one, because as soon as I saw Too Faced was releasing a new concealer, I was like, ooh, I need this one, because it's promising full coverage, being lightweight, it's creaseless, and it's hydrating. So this is all I want for my concealer to be, and I'm really liking the shade. It's not too dark, and I love that, and it's not too light as well, so it's in between. It has a really good yellow undertone, which is what I'm looking for concealers, because my skin tone is yellow undertone. Let's see how it goes, and if it's really a full coverage as it says. First of all, it blends really well. That's the first thing I can say. I like the shade also because it brightens and covers my dark circle, which is amazing. This is what I love about concealers, so I don't have to use another concealer that is lighter to brighten my under eye. It does all in one. And for my dark circle, I really feel like it does covers really well. You see, I don't see any darkness peeking through, which is good. Now the only thing is, I hope it's not gonna crease, even though I do have fine lines, so I tend to crease anyway a little bit, but we'll see how it goes. I will definitely let you know in the description box if it did crease throughout the day, or if it stays as it is now, which is perfection under my eye. Definitely, I love that. Yes, like you can see, it doesn't have a matte finish. It's very radiant, and I love that because it makes your skin looks youthful, healthy, and yeah, I'm loving that. Now to set my under eye and my T-zone, we're gonna be using the Hourglass Veil Setting Powder, which everyone raves about, especially Kathleen Light is raving about this one. This is a really good powder as well. I did try it way before. I've been playing with this one, and let me tell you, it does set really well. It doesn't emphasize your fine line as well. A little bit goes a long way, and what I like about this powder, it does give radiance to your skin as well, which is what I love. This is really a nice powder. It's a bit pricey for sure, but it doesn't emphasize anything. So if you have a dry skin, combo skin, you can still use this powder without emphasizing any fine lines, any dry patches. And if you are combo to oily skin, you can still use that powder because it does set your makeup really well. So this is really good. I love the packaging. It's beautiful, it's stunning, very luxurious as well. And yeah, great powder. Now to contour my face, I will be using that beautiful bronzer here by Marc Jacob, and it's the Omega Bronze Coconut Perfect Tan in the shade Tan-Tastic. And of course, if you haven't seen my last video, which was my collective beauty haul, this one I was super excited about. Still smells really good, and I cannot wait to try it as a contour powder. To be fancy, I'm gonna be using the Marc Jacob bronzer brush as well, and I'm gonna see how it applies on our cheeks. Ooh, yes. This is a beautiful cool tone bronzer, but it's not gray at all. It will chisel your cheekbones really well, nicely and naturally, so it doesn't make it fake, you know, it really makes it natural. I love that color because it's a beautiful shade, you know, it's not too gray and it's not warm at all as well, so it's an in-between shades, and I love that. It really complements my skin tone, and the pen is huge, you know, so this is worth the splurge for me. Seriously, it gives such a beautiful color to your face. It's very natural. I love that. Loving this, guys, loving it. And of course, that bronzer was recommended by Mel Thompson, but also by many other ones like Nicole Renee as well. They were right. This is worth the splurge. Now to go further with my bronzing action, I'm gonna be using the Becca one, and it's the Gradient Sunlight Bronzer in the Sunrise Waves shade. This one has been recommended by Alana all summer long. She was raving about this bronzer, and I'm super happy I got my hands on it. This, ooh yeah, this gives color. I feel like I'm coming back from vacation right now. Take me back. Take me back. Oh yeah, that's pretty. That is pretty. It's not too shimmery, huh? It's not too shimmery, but it still gives that beautiful sheen to your cheek. Which, you see that glow as well? Oh yeah. This is not too much. This is just perfection here. If you like a good bronzy look, this is your guy. Now for blush, I'm gonna be using one of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Trio Blush, and it's in the Peachy Love. I love that trio blush so much. I love those colors, but I'm gonna be using only the Dusty Rose Mauvey Matte shade, and this is recommended by me. No, but also it was recommended by Casey Holmes as well, and also other people, but I remember Casey Holmes raving about this trio blush, and I got it because of her, and I don't regret it at all because I'm obsessed with this trio blush. Oh yeah, Nicole Renee as well was raving about these blushes. Oh yeah, you see how beautiful it is, and it's super pigmented. A little bit goes a long way. It's really a pretty trio blush to have. It's not too expensive, I want to say, because you have 3 different shades, so you can mix them, you know, do your own concoction. And yeah, I'm loving it, and I really do recommend this trio blush as well because it's really worth the splurge. Now for highlighter. Ta 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 ta! the Dior Face Palette Highlighter is beautiful, and this one was recommended by Mel Thompson, but also by Charlotte Hartcroft as well. And guys, this is beautiful. This is stunning. This is super pigmented. You've got two highlighter, one white, one gold. You have a top bronzer shimmery one, and you have a top blush shimmery as well. And you can do whatever you want with it, but what I like to do is using the gold shade on my cheekbones, and it gives such a weight look to your cheekbones. It's beautiful. It's butter when you touch it. It's wow, pigmented as I said, and I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with this face palette, and this is really, really worth the splurge as well. It's stunning when you look at, and it's stunning when you apply on your face. It's just everything. This palette is everything. See that? Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Stunning on your cheekbones. You see that? That wet looking? That's what it gives. This palette, it gives you wet looking look. Now I'm gonna be setting a little bit my face with that Fix Plus coconut scent. Yay! I love the smell. It smells so good. Now for the eyes, we've got two palettes here, the Soft Glam by Anastasia Beverly Hills and the Born to Run by Urban Decay. So the Soft Glam is such a really pretty palette. You've got beautiful shades here. This is a beautiful neutral palette. If you like neutrals, you can do your day night looks with it, and I love the selection of the shades. You have some shimmery, some metallic, some mattes. You can pretty much do your entire look with this, and I really do love it. I'm not gonna use this one because I really want to use the Urban Decay one, which is a brand new one to me. This one I already used it before, and I love it. I love the pigmentation, I love the shade, I love the palette, I love everything about it, and I really do recommend it. But today we're gonna play with the Urban Decay one, Born to Run. Look at this packaging. I cannot get enough of this packaging. It is just beautiful. It just makes me want to discover the world. When I see that, I just want to travel all the time. It's beautiful. But when you see the inside, it's even more beautiful. It's even more prettier. All these shades really speaks to me. There are so many good shades we can play with for fall. And yeah, so I don't know what I'm gonna do actually, because there are so many options you can do. First, I'm gonna just prime my eyelid with the NARS, which is the Pro Prime Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base. So I'm gonna start with Weekender right here, and it's also gonna give me that base I need to start my look. Perfect for a transition shade. Reef, which is a deeper brown shade to deepen up a little bit my crease. Wow, this is really pigmented though. It's a beautiful shade. Just screams my name, those colors. So keep an eye on that, because you will definitely see more looks coming from me from that palette. Now with the smaller brush, I'm gonna be using Punk, which looks like a marrony burgundy shade. Yeah, it's a nice one for my outer corner. Now for my lower lash line with the pencil brush, I'm gonna be using Reef again, but also mixing with Good As Gone, which is a deeper brown, both matte. Barely no fallout, huh? Wow. So you can do your face makeup before with no problem at all. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it as it is with that palette. I'm gonna be using the Hourglass Single Eyeshadow, and it's the Scattered Light Glitter Eyeshadow in the shade Smoke. This one again was recommended by so many people, including Kathleen Light, but also Nicole René, and yeah, so many other people. I'm sure I'm forgetting other people, but this one reminds me a lot of the Infaillible L'Oreal Single Eyeshadow as well. It's a little bit the same system. So you have that pot, and then you have that little protection here, and then you've got your glitter inside. So it's really similar. And yeah, so if you don't want to splurge on the Hourglass one, maybe you can try the Color Infaillible Indefectible L'Oreal Single Eyeshadow. This one is in the shade Endless Chocolate. So with my fingers, oh, this is very creamy. This is beautiful. It's a nice bronzy neutral shade. They apply nicely and there is no fallout, which is super good. Yeah, I'm not gonna do much. I need to go to my son's school after all, so let's keep it real, nice, put together, chic, sophisticated. That's what it is. It is such a sophisticated single eyeshadow. This is really pretty. It really makes your eyelid glossy, like really beautiful. I'm really liking it. I kind of want to try other shades now. I don't know, we'll see. Just gonna add some nude liner on my waterline. Now for my eyebrow, I'm gonna be using the Dior Show Brow Styler in the universal shade, but it's actually the dark brown universal shade. This one, don't buy it. Seriously, I bought it because some YouTubers were raving about it and I wanted to try it out, but it's not worth it. It's just a brow pencil, so there's no need to spend about £20, I want to say, on that. Seriously, not worth it. Even though it gives a nice brow looking, but I have other pencil that does the same job for cheaper from the drugstore, so you don't need this. And for my mascara, I will be using Lancôme Monsieur Big. This one was completely recommended by Alana. Alana, this is on you. She's been raving about this mascara for months and apparently it gives beautiful volumes. So we'll see. One eye done, one is not done. It gives volume for sure. Yes, and it's not clumpy at all. I love how my lashes look. So thumbs up for this one, Monsieur Big. I feel it. So now I'm gonna go back to my face palette because I forgot to highlight my inner corner. So I'm gonna be using the white highlight, and this is quite pigmented, so a little bit goes a long way. See? Pretty, huh? And now for my brow bone, I'm gonna be mixing the gold and the white together for my brow bone. Now for the lips, we're gonna be using the Fenty lip gloss, which is the Fenty Glow in Gloss Bomb. We're gonna be using the Subculture lip liner by MAC just to line our lips and also to fill in our lips. Now it's right under my nose. Why it smells so good? Super comfortable. Not sticky at all. I can see it's juicy. It looks really pretty on the lips. This lip gloss really does the job. This one also was recommended by Samantha Ravendall, but now I can see why, because I thought it was just a simple lip gloss, you know. It's very comfortable, it smells archi good, and I love, because I feel like my lips is plummier. There's something about this lip gloss, guys. I love it, love it. And yeah guys, that's it for today's video. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe we did a full face of makeup that Beauty Guru made me buy, and I don't know what to say. They were all fantastic. They were all really great, worth the splurge. I'm so happy I got them. I'm not disappointed at all. There's only one product I would say it's a pass. It's the Dior eyebrow pencil. But the rest of the product I tried, yes, I love them. They are great. They applied really well. They give my skin a really good, healthy looking. I love my base. I love my eyes. It looks very fresh, very natural, very glowy, radiant, healthy. I don't know what to say. I just love everything. All these people recommended really good products and they were right. They are worth the splurge. That's it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found some gems that you really want to try now, that you have an eye on it. And if you do, please let us know in the comment below which product you really want to get next, or actually if you did try one of these products, what are your thoughts about them? I would love to know about it. I hope you did like this video. If you did, please give a thumbs up, share with your friends, and if you haven't subscribed already, I would love for you to consider subscribing before you leave. So I will see you again in my next video. Until then, stay beautiful. Bye.